In the countryside near a small village lived two true friends, a loyal dog named Guardian and a rooster named Harold. Though they were very different creatures, they had hearts that beat as one. Guardian was a large and powerful dog with a coat of brown fur that gleamed in the sunlight. He was brave and watchful, always ready to defend those he loved. When he barked, the sound rolled across the fields like thunder. Harold was a clever rooster who wore a crown of crimson feathers upon his head. Each morning, his crowing rang out clear as a bell to wake the world. His sharp eyes missed nothing, and he could spot danger long before it arrived. The two had been friends since they were young, growing up together on the same farm. Guardian kept Harold safe from prowling predators, while Harold's keen sight and warning calls saved Guardian from many hidden dangers. They trusted each other completely. But when the farmer sold his land, the new owner had no need for so many animals. Guardian and Harold found themselves without a home. Rather than part ways, they chose to journey together into the world to seek their fortune.
We make a good team, you and I. Your sharp eyes see what I cannot, and my strength protects us both. Together, we can face whatever comes.
I have always felt safer with you beside me, Guardian. Alone, we are each vulnerable. Together, we are strong.
So the two companions set off down the road. They traveled for many days through forests and across meadows, sharing what food they could find and keeping watch over each other through the dark nights. At last, they came upon a great oak tree standing in a sun-dappled clearing. Its ancient trunk was thick and strong, with hollows carved by time, and the open space around it offered a clear view in all directions.
This is a good place to rest. We will have shelter from the rain and warning if anyone approaches.
Perfect. There's a cozy hollow up here where I can roost, and a fine space down among the roots for you.
That evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with gold and crimson, the friends settled into their new home. Harold tucked himself into his hollow high in the branches, while Guardian curled up comfortably among the gnarled roots below. For the first time in many days, they both slept soundly. But they were not alone in that forest. Deep in the shadowy woods lived a cunning fox named Reynard, whose belly was always empty and whose mind was always scheming. The next morning, when Harold greeted the dawn with his loud and joyful crowing, Reynard's ears perked up with interest. A rooster? In these woods? Such a thing had never happened before. Reynard's mouth began to water. Surely this was a gift from fortune itself. He crept silently through the underbrush toward the sound. When he reached the clearing, he saw the magnificent rooster perched high on a branch, his red comb gleaming like a jewel in the morning light. But the tall grass hid the sleeping dog nestled among the tree roots. Reynard smoothed his whiskers and put on his sweetest, most charming smile.
Good morning to you, friend Rooster. What a glorious song you sing. Never in all my travels have I heard such a beautiful voice.
Harold was naturally proud of his crowing, but he was not foolish. He had heard many stories about foxes and their clever tricks.
Thank you kindly.
Reynard took a few steps closer, his tail wagging in a friendly manner.
Truly, a voice like yours is wasted up there in the branches. Come down, so that I might greet you properly. We could be friends, you and I.
I can hear you just fine from where I am.
The fox tried a different approach, speaking in an excited whisper as if sharing a wonderful secret.
Ah, but I have not come merely to admire your singing. I bring you good news. There is a prosperous farm not far from here, and the farmer is searching for a fine rooster just like you. Think of it: golden corn every day, a warm coop, and a dozen admiring hens.
Harold tilted his head thoughtfully, as if considering the offer.
That does sound very good indeed. But I cannot make such a decision alone. I have a traveling companion, you see, and I must ask his opinion first.
Reynard's eyes suddenly gleamed with excitement.
A companion, you say? Why, I would be delighted to meet your friend as well. Where might this companion be?
Oh, he is right there at the foot of the tree. He serves as our doorman, you see. He is sleeping in the hollow among the roots. Just give him a little wake-up call, and he will let us out so we can go see this farm you speak of.
Reynard needed no further invitation. His mind filled with visions of not one but two tasty birds. He rushed eagerly to the base of the tree and poked his sharp nose into the hollow among the roots. What he found there was not a hen. It was not a duck. It was Guardian. The great dog exploded from his sleeping place with a roar that shook the leaves from the branches. Before Reynard could even think to run, Guardian's powerful jaws clamped down upon him. The fox struggled and twisted, but it was far too late. In moments, Guardian had seized the cunning predator and torn him to pieces. Reynard paid the ultimate price for his greed and deception. High in his hollow, Harold fluffed his feathers with satisfaction. Guardian looked up at his friend and wagged his tail. Once again, they had proven that true friends are stronger than any enemy, and that those who hunt others may themselves become the prey. Moral: those who set traps for others often fall into them themselves. The fox relied on his tricks, but he failed to see the strength of true friendship. Friends who look out for one another can overcome any danger.